Alright guys and girls, we're back. Today I'm gonna start porting these. These are the 706 heads on for the Jaguar. I'm gonna show you just kind of a DIY easy way of taking these off. I've just got like a 17mm socket. Put it on there. And there you go. Just kind of that is the easiest way I have seen yet to. You got to be careful because some of them will fall through the bottom sides of the heads. Okay, at this time we'll stand it up. There's the two that fell through. Got all these valve stem keepers. Parts bucket. This time we have to readjust the camera there a little bit. This time we'll take all of our valves out to inspect them. Taking all the old seals out. There you go. We got that and broke down. Oh. I'll get back with y'all. I'm gonna take these, break this other one down, take them to the car wash and get them all cleaned up, and then I'll get back with you afterwards. I'm not gonna bore you with breaking the other one down. I showed you how to do it, and as soon as I get back from the car wash, I'll get back with you. Alright guys, I've got the heads washed. I've kind of got the gasket laid up there. And what you do, you just kind of take, get your gasket fitted up perfect. And just kind of take in and give yourself a scribe line. As you can see, I've got a couple of bolts here I'm going to have to remove. We got the head scribed to what we need to take out. And notice I didn't mark the bottom side of it. You don't want to take any out of the bottom side of it. You got a water jet, a water valve that runs right down through here, and you'll thin it out too much. But you want to raise the roof, and you want to clean it all up, and you can see right here, right down in here. I don't know how well you can see it. We'll take and smooth that up some. Whenever that air is going through there, it's not hitting the sharp edge. We'll polish all that up, clean all that up. And well, I'm gonna get started and get back with you here in a minute. Whenever I got some of this work done, you can get a lot of time tied up in these. But I'll holler right back at you here in a minute. Okay, now to kind of give you an idea, you can barely see the scribe line. There we go. See the scribe line there. And now this is just after going across it with the heavy burr bit and everything. And this one here is going across it with the heavy burr bit, and then kind of a medium grit sanding bit. You can pick these up at Harbor Freight. This is I think this one here is like the 80 grit, and it goes up to 120. But you can see once I go across it again with the 120, it'll be even more smoother. And what we're doing is we're knocking this lip off. We're porting it with the gasket where we mark that lip off, and that exhaust air ain't coming through there and hitting that lip and causing a interference to the flow with the exhaust air. We're just smoothing everything up where there's less restriction on it and opening it up some, quite a bit too, on the roof. See, like I said, this in here is just where I've kind of hit it with the burr bit and everything. Kind of got it close to the shape I want it. Come on, focus camera. You can still see a little bit of the etch line I put on it, and you can see how much I'm taking off on this one here. Not only am I taking it off on this lip here, I'm taking it off all the way down inside there that much too, and just tapering it back and trying to get as much exhaust flow as we can. And I'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, it's been a couple days. You can see how I've got the porch all cleaned up. That right there is just kind of a casting flaw, and it starts out as a ridge, and I've taken it down to where it's real smooth. And you can see how I've got all the exhaust ports done now, and I'm fixing to flip it over here. Okay. I don't see how you can see real good, but right here where your valve stem goes down through there, you want to take and lay it back to where it's not just hitting a blunt object right there. You want to just kind of lay, there's a big lip around it, you just want to kind of lay that lip down to where it's got a smooth airflow through there, and I'll show you here in a minute. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a minute. But This is very time consuming, so just bear with me. Hey guys, I'm back. As you can see, I've got all the bowls in there all cleaned up, shined up and everything. And you remember how I was talking about just kind of rolling that edge, just kind of putting a bevel on it so the air ain't hitting nothing sharp. Sorry guys, I can't film this while I'm doing it. I've got the fan going and the air compressor going and everything, and it wouldn't make for a good filming. And I've got all the exhaust side all cleaned up and everything. I raised the roof on it, got it all polished up and looking good. And I'll get back with y'all here in a minute. I'm fixing to, kind of hard to do this one-handed. I'm fixing to start doing the intake side. I'm gonna go in there and I'm not gonna take a whole lot off of it. I'm just gonna go in there and smooth everything up and polish it, and then we'll be done with this one. And just got some right up in here. Just, it's got some humps in it. I'm gonna take out, smooth up. Just something to let that air flow better and faster and everything. Less restriction. Alright guys, I'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, guys and girls, we got the valves, we got the heads cleaned up and everything. We got the valves, got lapping compound on the valves. I'm fixing to go down through here. The quickest and the easiest way I have found to lap these valves. Take your drill. You've got all your compound on your valves. There's one done. And I do not have the valve seals on here, valve stem seals, for the simple fact that I don't want to take a chance of messing them up. So I'm just and you may have to do this 2 or 3 times, a couple of times. You just want to make sure you've got a nice clean finish. And that so the valve will seat good. Don't have to apply a lot of pressure or anything. Just listen to the valve, listen to the valve, and it's almost like when you're spinning it, you can hear it kind of start out kind of rough, and then you can hear it smooth up. But it'll still kind of sound kind of rough because it's still got that lapping compound in there. You can There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them lapped. I'm going to go through here and check them all out and everything, clean them all back up, and then I'll be right back with you here in just a second. Alright guys, here we go. Got my new valve spring. If you're like me, you've got to have your glasses on. Got my valve spring keepers. Oops. Got them in place. I'm just going to back it out. Oh. For this reason, it's always good to have a magnet with you. There we go. Got the first one done. Valve spring. Top hat. My valve spring compressor 9000. That's a joke. If any of you guys ever watch Vice Grip Garage, everything he's got is always a 9000 or a 3000. Y'all have to check him out. Okay, we got our valve compressed. Valve spring compressed. Get her keep, nope. Grab a screwdriver right quick. A lot of times if you don't have that perfectly lined up, there we go. Just take the screwdriver in there and manipulate it to where you can get both sides in. Hold your fingers on it. Nope. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and put y'all on standby right quick, and I'll get the rest of these on, and we'll holler back at y'all here in a minute. Alright guys, it's always a good thing when you get your springs all back together. If you don't have missing keepers and everything. So these heads cleaned up real nice. They poured it and polished up real nice and everything. I'm not going to bore you guys, but I've got a couple of bolts that's broke off in the heads. I'm going to go ahead and get them extracted, and I'll be ready to start putting the heads on. You got guys and girls, I keep forgetting, I'm sorry. Come on guys, and girls, help, spread the word about me and help me get my YouTube channel kicking off and going good and everything. And hit that subscribe button, that like button, and comment too. If you have any questions, don't hesitate a bit about the comment and everything. And I'm fixing to start putting I've got to get these bolts extracted out, and I'm going to start another video on putting the heads on the engine and everything. And here pretty soon I'm going to get started on the Mustang. You can see that I've got the front end cut off of it too, and fixing to start putting the rock solid motorsports tubular front end on it and everything. So we're going to have a lot of stuff going on this year, and I want to get the Mustang built. And I've got a secret vehicle that I'm planning on building. It's going to be the shop truck. Yeah, so it's going to be a 5.3 turbo LS and everything. So stay tuned. Hit that like button and subscribe and ring that bell and spread the word. I appreciate it, guys and girls. I'm out of here.